You think one-on-one is about who's got the flashiest crossover. It's not. It's a psychological battle, one read, one reaction, one mistake. Most players go into a 1v1 thinking it's about the move, the step back, the spin, the ankle breaker. But pros, they see it like chess at lightning speed. Every jab, every hesitation, every micro movement is data. They're reading your hips, your balance, your breathing. The difference between losing and scoring isn't skill, it's timing. The average player moves first. The elite player waits until you move, then kills you with one step. So today I'll show you how to play 1v1 like a pro, how to read, react, and dominate. Not by adding more moves, but by removing everything that slows you down. Ready? Let's break it down. Let's start with why most players lose one-on-one battles. And it's not because they're slower or weaker. It's because they make the same 3 mistakes over and over. Mistake number 1, over-dribbling. You see it all the time. Players think more dribbles mean more control, but every extra bounce gives the defender information. The more you dribble, the more they read your rhythm. Watch Kyrie Irving. Yes, he dribbles a lot, but every touch means something. Each bounce sets up the next reaction. If your dribble isn't creating a threat or a read, it's just noise. Mistake number 2, wrong stance balance. Some players drop too low, others stand too tall. Both kill your mobility. When you're too upright, you can explode. Your first step dies before it starts, but when you sit too deep, your hips lock. Your steps get heavy and you lose speed. And here's the worst part. Most players try to fake with their upper body. Crossovers, shoulder fakes, head moves while their feet stay frozen. Your body fakes don't matter if your base doesn't move. Watch how pros like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander stay in that middle zone low enough to explode high enough to flow. Their shoulders dance, but their feet are alive. That's what makes them unpredictable. Mistake number 3. Pre-planning. You've probably done it. You decide I'll go right then spin before you even see what the defender does. That's how you lose. You're running a script in a game that's pure improvisation. The defender takes one step the other way and your whole plan collapses. You can't plan reactions, you have to feel them. If you fix these 3, you'll already start winning more 1v1s, not because you got better, but because you stopped playing like a robot. Now let's learn how the pros actually read defenders. This is where the real game begins. Every 1v1 starts long before the first dribble. It starts with reading. Average players look at the ball, pros look at the body, and the smartest ones, they look at the hips. The hips tell the truth. You can fake with your hands, your eyes, even your shoulders, but your hips never lie. If a defender's hips are angled open to your right, the left lane is probably closed. If they're square, you can attack either side. The moment they shift or plant, that's your green light. Here's the rule: read, react, attack. Read their stance, react to their balance, attack their weakness. If the defender's weight is heavy on one foot, explode to the other. If they're too close, jab and pull up. If they're sagging, close the gap and test their reaction. You're not guessing, you're diagnosing. Think of it like poker. You're not playing the cards, you're playing the person. Their tells, their rhythm, their micro hesitations. Once you can read those cues in real time, you don't need more dribble moves, you just need one well-timed attack that feels inevitable. Now that you understand reading, let's talk about reacting like a pro. Reading is half the battle. Reacting fast enough to use it, that's where the separation happens. In a 1v1, the window to attack is microscopic, sometimes half a second. If you hesitate, it's gone. That's why pros train their reaction loop. Scan, act, adjust. Here's how it works. You scan the defender's stance not with your eyes, but with your instincts. You act the moment you sense imbalance. And you adjust instantly when they recover. It's not thinking, it's flow. You can train this instinct directly. Start with the mirror drill, grab a partner. One defends, one attacks. The defender slides randomly. You don't try to beat them, you just mirror every move. Then switch roles. It forces your brain to track micro movements and respond in milliseconds. Next shadow 1v1s. No cones, no script. Just you, a ball, and your imagination. Visualize a defender. React to invisible pressure. Crossover jab spin, not pre-planned, just spontaneous. That's where your creativity wakes up. Finally, try reaction cone drills. Place different colored cones in front of you. Have someone call a random color, you explode to it instantly. Change direction, recover. These drills don't just build speed. They rewire your nervous system to move before you think. Remember, repetition builds control, but randomness builds instinct. And when your instincts sharpen, you stop playing basketball. You start feeling it. Next, let's talk about how to turn those reactions into pure dominance. Now, you know how to read and react, but dominance? That's a different level. Dominance happens when your opponent starts reacting to you. When every fake pulls them off balance, when every pause makes them hesitate, that's when you've taken control of the rhythm. Watch Luka Dončić. He's not the fastest or the most athletic guy on the floor, but he controls time. He changes pace, hesitates, freezes defenders, then attacks the instant their feet stop moving. That's real power tempo manipulation. To dominate like that, you need 3 go-to combos, not 30, just 3. Number 1, the jab plus. Step back. Simple, brutal, timeless. The jab makes them shift. The step back punishes the shift. It's about rhythm short, explosive, balanced. Number 2, the hesitation plus. Crossover. That tiny pause forces a reaction. When they rise, you drop your shoulder and go. Every defender bites on rhythm changes. Learn to sell the pause and you'll own their ankles. Number 3, the in and out plus spin counter. Drive hard, sell the lane, and when they cut it off, pivot, spin, and seal. You're not escaping pressure. You're using it. Master these 3 until they're instinct. You don't think about them, they just appear when the moment demands. That's how pros move. Remember, dominance isn't chaos. It's control of the ball of your body of the moment. And now let's talk about what really separates good players from killers, the mindset of a 1v1 assassin. Every 1v1 is more than a move. It's a conversation. The defender speaks with their body, every twitch, every lean, every flinch, and you respond with rhythm, patience, and precision. When you truly master this, the game slows down. You stop forcing plays. You stop chasing highlights. You start dictating tempo, reading emotions, controlling space. It's no longer about getting past someone. It's about making them dance to your beat. Here's the truth. Anyone can learn dribble combos, but few ever learn to listen. Listen to the defense. Listen to the bounce of the ball. Listen to that split-second silence before you attack. That's when everything connects, your reads, your reactions, your instincts, and the game becomes effortless. So don't train moves. Train responses. Don't chase ankle breakers. Chase control. And the next time someone challenges you to a 1v1, don't just play to score. Play to understand. Because when you can read anyone in front of you, you've already won. If this video helped you see the game differently, drop a like, comment your go-to 1v1 move, and I'll break it down in the next one. Hit the protocol and take action.